expect. And the thing that I'm really worried about is that the next team is Uruguay that we have to play. That's tomorrow. We're playing Uruguay. And what the fuck? There's another one of those fucking South American teams, and if Prandelli didn't get the hint and he doesn't change it up, that's it. It's over. We're losing.
Yeah. No.
And it's like this sense of impending doom, and I'm thinking Prandelli is never going to understand. He's never going to make it. And Uruguay's looking pretty good. I mean, and it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna watch the game. It's not like I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna go to the bar, and I'm gonna watch it, but I'm probably gonna cry in my beer.
I don't know. I think we both have a rough week ahead of us.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, so what are your predictions? I have very dire predictions about Italy, Uruguay.
Okay. That group. Let's put this out there. Costa Rica is at 6 points. Italy is at 3. Uruguay is at 3. England is out of the World Cup. So you have now Italy. If Italy draws against England, against Uruguay, they go through on goal difference alone.
Mm-hmm.
Italy's even and Uruguay is at -1. So Italy just needs a draw. So there's that. Costa Rica, England. Costa Rica is at +3. So I don't necessarily foresee them. The first. What's that?
I think Costa Rica's in regardless.
No, yeah, it's a matter of who's in first and second.
Oh, okay.
Costa Rica is at +3, so I don't see them falling out of that first spot. So it's going to be Italy, Uruguay in the second spot. Predictions, Antonio, as the resident Italian here.
Here's the thing. It's like, what I want to happen is over here, and what my head is telling me is going to happen is over here. And I feel like I'm a traitor if I say what my logic is telling me.
All right, so let's hear both.
So, okay, what do I want? I want Italy to win. I want Italy to squeak by. I want Italy to be able to overcome their terrible coaching the way they did with England and kind of somehow make it. However, logically, Uruguay is better than England, first of all. Second of all,
better than who?
What?
Better.
England.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, yes. Uruguay is better than England. Uruguay are playing actually quite well this year.
Right.
And it's not just that. The fact that Italy only needs a draw leads me to believe that Prandelli is not going to shake it up.
Right.
It makes me think that he's going to do what he did with Costa Rica again. Okay. Despite the fact that it failed miserably, and that he should understand that it not only makes for a really boring game, it just doesn't work, and that's not how you should play. He's done absolutely nothing to make me believe that he's smart enough to get that.
Right.
He's done absolutely nothing to make me believe that he's actually going to go on the offensive. I just think he's just going to try. He's just going to make them knuckle down and just basically run out the clock, and that's not going to work. If he does that, Uruguay's going to win.
Right.
They're going to get a goal in. For sure. Well, Uruguay for sure is going to get a goal in.
I mean, they have Luis Suarez, and I'm pretty sure Suarez is going to score at some point.
Yes. At least once, if not twice, Uruguay's going to get a goal in. So I think that unless a coaching miracle happens, I'm afraid we're going to lose.
Right.
Because of the way that he's been logicking it so far. He's not been like, let's go for it, let's go for the win, let's go for this, like, let's push forward. He's just been very, like, he's been forcing them to hold back a lot. And so and that's what my logic's telling me. My heart is saying, no, fuck that, Italy, we can do this, because that's what's the horrible thing. We could.
Right.
It's not like Uruguay has this they got a good team. They don't have this ridiculously good team that Italy would have no shot in hell of ever beating them ever. That's what's so frustrating about this. It's like we could win against Uruguay, and if we don't, it's gonna suck. an Italian, that's my prediction. What do you think?
I'm sorry, you were ranting. I missed the prediction. What's the final score?
Final score 2-1 to Uruguay.
So you have Uruguay going through.
Like logically, without a miracle. I mean, I could change that prediction on a dime. All I need to see is the first 5 minutes of the game.
Fair enough.
It'll be obvious. It'll be obvious in the first 5 minutes of the game. If Prandelli actually finally woke up, if Buffon gave him a smack around the face, just then wake up, and you'll see it in the first 5 minutes of the game how Italy is playing. If it looks anything like Italy-Costa Rica, that's it. We're done.
Right. Okay. If this were even an average coach coaching Italy, I would give the nod to Italy.
Oh, totally, absolutely, 100%. If it was anybody else, I would say it was the opposite. I'd say 2-1 Italy.
I actually think that even this crap ass formation matches up fairly well against Uruguay. I actually see it ending in a draw.
In a draw?
I see that one ending in a draw.
Look, I am hoping against hope that you're right.